If you spend any time managing servers or just living in the terminal, you know that default apps are fine, but fine doesn't save you time. Here are 10 tools I have installed on every single machine I own, notebook, PC or a server. So without taking much of your time, let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to Libre-Data. I was setting up a new server recently and I have noticed something. There is some tools that I immediately apt install before doing anything else. So let's go through them. First, and to keep things good and organized, I always install Fast Fetch. It's a lightweight command line tool that quickly displays your system information, like OS, hardware, uptime, and so on. If you are on Ubuntu, you have to add the PPA repository first. So just paste this command and enter. And yes. If you are on Debian, you can skip this one. Now to the installation. Type sudo apt install fast fetch. Now let's create a terminal and enter the command name. And that's it. As you can see here, it's telling you this is your username, your host name, the installed OS, the installed kernel, uptime, number of installed packages, the shell version you are using. Here you have your CPU, your GPU, memory information, the swap partition, disk usage, IP address, and the locals. Now I really love this tool. That's why I set it to start every time I start the terminal. So let's do this. Type nano.bashrc and enter. These are all commands get executed every time you start your terminal. So let's scroll down. First I will type clear to remove the default output, and here I will type fast fetch. You can also type any text you want. So let's try this. I will type echo. This is a SMB server. Now hit Ctrl O to save and Ctrl X to exit. Now I will terminate the SSH connection and connect again. And as you can see, here you have your fast fetch and the note you have written. Now to the next one. You all know the cat command, which shows you the content of any text file in Linux. But my problem with it is that it's really ugly and there is no code highlighting. That's why I use PAT. So let's install it. Type sudo apt install BAT. Yes. Now if I open the same file with bat, so just type batcat.bashrc. Look at the difference. With this tool you can read the output really easily. So the comments are gray, the commands are blue, and the parameters are white. It's really like 1000 times better than cat. And to exit you can just click on Q. The next command I hate is called man, which displays you the manual page of a command. So if you want to learn about a command like nmap, let's say, as you can see there is like 100 pages and I don't want to read all of this. That's why I use TLDR. So let's see the difference. Type TLDR, nmap, and this is the output. As you can see here you have a small description of that command and some examples on how to use it. And everything is colorful so you can find what you are looking for easily, and it's really like one page. For monitoring I use btop, which is like 1000 times better than top and really much better than htop. As you can see here you have your CPU usage, your battery level, memory usage, disk usage, network usage, and all running processes. And if you look here, there is some letters that are written in red. These are all action buttons. So if I click on the one here, the CPU usage is hidden now. And for 2 you can hide memory. And you can also click F to filter processes. So let's try this. F, and I want Firefox. Here are all the processes from Firefox. You can also kill or terminate a process if you want. This is like the Swiss Army knife for your server. The next one is called Ranger, which is like a file manager for your terminal. So let's see how it looks like. I will start it in the root directory. So sudo ranger / As you can see, these are all the directories I have. When you go to a directory, you can see the permission of it. And if I want to open this directory, let's say, I can just click on the right button. And one more time, I will see what's under 11. Here you can see I have 2 text files, so I will open this one. Just click on the right arrow. And as you can see now, I'm inside Nano. So this tool really saves me much time. I don't have to enter CD the whole time and search for files or directories. Speaking about finding files, I really like this tool. It's for searching files in Linux and it's much faster than the old find command. So let's install it. Type the following: sudo apt install fd-find. Now let's try to find the text file we have edited before. So type the following: fd find, the file name was note.txt, and search everything from the root directory. And as you can see, in under 1 second it found the file. For storage management, especially in a home lab environment where drives fill up fast, GDU is a lifesaver. So let's install it and see how it looks like. Type sudo apt install GDU. This tool is a disk usage analyzer written in Go. It's incredibly fast at scanning terabytes of data to show you exactly which folder are using much space. So let's enter the command name, GDU. And as you can see, it's telling me this folder is using 115 megabyte. But I want to see under the root folder. So I will type GDU / it's scanning now. And after like 2 seconds, it's showing me this. Under user I have 7.2 gigabyte, and for swap image I have 2 gigabyte. Let's enter the user folder, and now I'm seeing the subfolders and which one is using how much. So let's see what's under local, library. Okay, Olama is using 3.3 gigabyte. This tool really saves you much time, because if you want to do the same using other tool like DU, you will need much time. Let's actually do a small comparison between this and DU. So I will close this, repeat this command with DU. And as you can see, there is really a big difference between this one and the GDU. I know tools like DU are much powerful than GDU, but for my use case, GDU is much faster and it shows me everything really fast. The next one is to test your internet speed. You don't have to visit any website to do this. You can do this in your terminal. So type the following: sudo apt install speed test CLI. Now type the command name, which is speed test CLI. And that's it. Here you can see which server is using for testing. And here you have your download speed and your upload. But if the internet speed is fine and the local network isn't, I use the following tool. It's called iftop. So let's install it first. Type sudo apt install iftop. This one shows you bandwidth usage per connection. So you can see instantly if a specific program is using too much. So let's see how it looks like. I will type iftop, and one more time is sudo. And here you can see these are all connections my server is doing. So here you can see it's talking to this device, and this is the bandwidth they are using. And the last one is called toilet. I know it's a stupid name, but it generates ASCII art. I actually use this in my logon scripts to differentiate between my production and testing servers. So let's see how it looks like. It's really simple, so just type its name and what you want it to say. So I will use this is an Nextcloud server. And this is the output. Just like I said, this one is really simple, but it does the job. And that's it for today. Now tell me in the comments if you have any tool you want me to try. This is Libre-Data, and we are just getting started. See you in the next time.